The moon hung high in the night sky, casting an eerie glow over the desolate landscape. A group of urban explorers, led by the intrepid Jake, stood before the decaying mansion that had been whispered about in hushed tones for generations. Its looming presence exuded an aura of malevolence, and the rumors of haunting had kept most people away. But for Jake and his friends, Sarah, Mark, and Lily, the allure of uncovering the truth behind the tales was irresistible. As they approached the mansion's grand entrance, the rusty gate creaked open, seemingly inviting them in. The chill in the air sent shivers down their spines, but they pressed on. Armed with flashlights and a sense of adventure, they stepped over the threshold and into the darkness within. The main hall echoed with each footstep, and cobwebs danced in the dim light. A painting of a stern-looking man hung above a dusty fireplace, and Jake wondered if he might be the original owner. As they explored further, they stumbled upon a hidden passage concealed behind a bookshelf. Curiosity took hold, and they followed the narrow corridor until they reached a secret room. Inside, they discovered an old journal, detailing the mansion's history. It revealed that the mansion belonged to the Malloy family, who were known for their malevolent acts. They practiced dark rituals and were rumored to have dabbled in the occult. The more they read, the more they realized that the legends surrounding the mansion might be true. As the group delved deeper into the mansion, they noticed strange occurrences, doors slamming shut on their own, eerie whispers in the halls, and shadows that seemed to move independently. Sarah, the skeptic of the group, tried to dismiss the incidents as mere tricks of the mind, but doubt crept into her voice. Mark, an avid paranormal enthusiast, brought out his ghost hunting equipment. The devices crackled and sparked with activity, indicating a strong presence of supernatural energy. Lily's heart raced as she felt an unseen force brush against her skin, sending chills down her spine. Their exploration took them to the mansion's long-forgotten basement, where they uncovered a dark, blood-stained altar. The air grew heavy with the malevolence that permeated the room, and a cold draft rushed through the chamber. Their flashlights flickered, and the group found themselves surrounded by an otherworldly glow. As the group tried to flee, the mansion seemed to come alive, trapping them within its walls. Doors that once stood open were now locked tight, and their flashlights failed, plunging them into complete darkness. Terrified but determined, they retraced their steps to the secret room and sought answers in the journal. The final entry mentioned a ritual that could potentially break the curse haunting the mansion. To succeed, they needed to find a way to banish the malevolent spirits forever. Following clues from the journal, they located hidden artifacts scattered throughout the mansion. Each artifact carried its own dark history, but they knew that it was their only hope for survival. Racing against time, they assembled the items on the altar, performing the ritual with trembling hands. As the ritual unfolded, the mansion trembled, and a cacophony of tormented wails echoed through the halls. The malevolent spirits fought back, stronger than ever before, and the group's determination wavered. The energy in the room grew sinister, and they felt the presence of malevolent forces closing in on them. With one final surge of energy, they completed the ritual, but it was too late. The mansion shook violently, and the blinding light that filled the room was not a sign of victory but of impending doom. The malevolent spirits were angered by the group's attempt to banish them, and they retaliated with a ferocity that left the explorers defenseless. In the chaos, Sarah was pulled into a shadowy abyss, disappearing without a trace. Mark and Lily tried to escape, but the mansion's walls seemed to shift and move, confounding their every attempt to find an exit. The malevolent spirits toyed with them, whispering haunting promises of their demise. Jake, now desperate and alone, clutched the journal in his hand, hoping to find a way to undo the damage they had caused. But it was too late. The spirits surrounded him, their eyes filled with malice and hatred. With an otherworldly scream, they dragged him into the depths of the mansion, never to be seen again. And so, the abandoned mansion stood once more, its dark history preserved within its decaying walls. The malevolent spirits regained control, and any who dared to enter were met with an unspeakable fate. The legends of the Malloy family and the haunted mansion lived on, a warning to those who thought they could conquer the darkness that lurked within. The group's valiant efforts had only added to the mansion's malevolence, ensuring that its secrets would remain buried forever, shrouded in darkness and despair.